Thinking about buying a home or selling your property or making a smart real estate investment? The Boise housing market, especially here in Canyon County, which includes cities like Nampa, Caldwell, and Middleton, is shifting. And if you're not paying attention, you could miss out on major opportunities. Welcome to Mikey's Monthly Market Update for March of 2025. This is where we'll break down the latest trends so you know exactly what's happening in the Canyon County real estate market. Whether you're a buyer looking for the best deals, a seller trying to maximize your profits, or an investor searching for the next big opportunity, this is an update for you. I'm Mike Petras with MPRE Boise, and today we're diving into everything you need to know about home prices, inventory shifts, days on market, and factors that will shape the real estate market in Canyon County in the months ahead. But before we dive into the Boise real estate numbers, make sure to subscribe to my channel. By subscribing, you'll gain exclusive access to the best strategies for navigating the Boise housing market, which I'll be sharing to my subscribers in an unlisted video. This is my way of saying thank you to those that support my channel. So if you want to access the best strategies on how to buy, sell, or invest in today's market, please hit the subscribe button below and hit the notification bell so you don't miss out on these market updates in the future. So let's start with the median home sold price this month, which is sitting at $415,990. This reflects a 2.12% decrease from last month's $425. While a slight drop in price may not seem significant, it's part of a broader trend that tells us where the Canyon County housing market is headed. Breaking it down further, existing homes sold for a median price of $392,950, marking a 0.52% decrease from last month's $395. Meanwhile, new construction homes sold for a median price of $429,990, experiencing a 4.71% decline from last month's $451,249. These numbers show that both segments are stabilizing with minor fluctuations month over month. For the past 2 years, Canyon County has really undergone a significant market correction following the extreme price surges of 2020 and 2021. During that time, home prices skyrocketed due to low record interest rates, historically low inventory, and an overwhelming surge in buyers' demand. However, as rates began to rise, affordability concerns set in. The market underwent a necessary reset because of such. Prices peaked in 2022, and by February 2023, the market hit its lowest point, with the overall median home price bottoming out at $389,945. Since then, home values have climbed steadily, with the overall market appreciating by 6.26%. However, rather than experiencing another extreme price run like we saw during the pandemic housing boom, prices have moved in a more measured, sustainable direction. This is an important indicator that Canyon County market is no longer a boom and bust cycle, but is instead transitioning into a stable phase. Looking at recent price behavior, single-family homes overall declined slightly by 2.12% again, which suggests that prices are neither skyrocketing nor collapsing. And while some month-to-month fluctuations are normal, we are not seeing the erratic price swings that would indicate an unstable market. Instead, demand and supply are aligning, creating the foundation for a more balanced market. When we break it down further, the trends become even clearer. Existing homes have remained steady with a median home sold price of $392,950, adjusting again down 0.52% since last month, showing that the resale market has an equilibrium where buyers and sellers are meeting fair market prices. Sellers who price correctly are still able to sell within a reasonable time frame, while buyers are finding more options without being pressured into bidding wars. The fact that existing home prices have held out for multiple months without significant price drops shows that demand remains strong enough to support current values, though not strong enough to push prices significantly higher. New construction homes tell a different story, but one that still seems to support the case for stabilization. The median price for new construction again is $429,990, down 4.71% from last month's $451,249. However, this is not a sign of a declining market. Instead, this minor adjustment reflects ongoing builder strategies to attract buyers, such as mortgage rate buydowns, closing cost assistance, and upgrade incentives. Rather than cutting prices outright, builders use targeted incentives to keep sales steady. This small fluctuation suggests that builders are adapting to the current market conditions rather than reacting to major volatility, which is another key sign of a stable environment. Looking back at the peak, the numbers show just how much the market has shifted and why stabilization is the key theme right now. Existing homes peaked at 425 and have since declined 7.54%. Meanwhile, new construction homes peaked at 549, experiencing a 21.68% drop. While new construction saw the largest decline, this segment of the market has leveled off and is now stabilizing rather than continuing to slide. When compared to January 2023, existing home prices have appreciated by 13.7% over the past year, while new construction prices have increased by 5.61% in the same time frame. Together, these increases bring the overall market appreciation to 6.26% since the lowest point in February of 2023. This type of behavior, small month-to-month adjustments without significant swings, reinforces the idea that Canyon County has entered a balanced and sustainable phase. Unlike the roller coaster market of 20 to 2022, where we saw rapid price spikes followed by sharp declines, today's market is showing the hallmarks of long-term stability. Buyers have more negotiation power than they did at the peak, but sellers are still able to sell their homes at market value without drastic price cuts. The fact that prices have remained relatively unchanged for multiple months again suggests that both buyers and sellers are operating within a more predictable pricing environment. But as we move into quarter two, which is historically a strong season for real estate activity, we'll be watching the buyer's demand closely. And if buyer's activity picks up, we could see prices hold steady or even appreciate slightly due to the increased competition among buyers. However, if the inventory continues to rise faster than the demand, price growth could slow, or in some cases, certain segments may experience mild declines. New construction will be an area to also watch closely. With more inventory available in this sector and builders still offering incentives, price adjustments in this segment may be more noticeable than in the resale market. However, unless there's a major shift in buyers' demand or external economic pressures, we are not seeing another sign of a major price drop. Instead, the new construction market appears to be stabilizing, with builders holding prices relatively steady while using incentives to drive sales volume. Overall, the Canyon County housing market has transitioned from, again, an era of unpredictability into a more stable, measured, and sustainable phase. The fact that prices have remained steady across single-family, existing, and new construction homes for multiple months reinforces the idea that the wild price swings of the past few years are behind us. And with prices holding firm, demand remaining steady, and no major external shocks on the horizon yet, we can confidently say that Canyon County has entered a period of market stabilization. The next few months will determine whether this stability continues, but for now, the market appears to be in a healthier and more balanced place than it has been in years. Next, let's dive into the inventory data, starting with active listings. There are currently 984 active listings in Canyon County, an increase of 83 homes from last month. So what does this mean? It means the supply is growing in the Canyon County housing market, but we're not seeing a drastic oversupply that would create major price drops. Looking at existing homes, there are 418 active listings with 221 pending sales and 176 homes sold. This means that 47.1% of the homes available in Canyon County are under contract, and that indicates that buyers are still actively engaging with homes on the market. Sellers are adjusting their price to meet the demand, which is a strong sign that the market is still moving forward despite where the interest rates are at. If we compare it to last year, this shows a strong demand that is sustaining the market. Now let's talk about new construction. There are 566 active listings for new homes in Canyon County, with 467 pending sales and 189 homes sold. The pending sales numbers are also quite strong, indicating high demand for new homes in Canyon County. However, the total number of sales is lower than last year, suggesting a slower pace of completed sales. While this could be a result of construction delays, supply chain issues, buyers being more selective as they wait for the right home to come on the market, or just the time it takes to build. Still, the pending sale figures shows that demand for new construction is still quite robust, which is good for new builders and developers in Canyon County. As for the days on market, we're looking at an average of 59 days, which is even to last month, so no changes. This indicates that homes are priced correctly and continue to move at a steady pace. But when we compare them to the days of 2021 and early 2022, the days on market is much higher, reflecting the shift away from that frenzied market that we saw at the peak of the pandemic era. Back then, homes were going under contract in less than a month. But right now, buyers are being more selective and taking more time to find the right fit. This has led to a gradual increase in the days on market, showing us a more balanced market where buyers are taking their time. For sellers, this means pricing strategy is key. Homes that are priced correctly and in good condition continue to sell at a steady pace. But those that are overpriced or not maintained well risk sitting on the market for longer, forcing price reductions. Sellers who price their homes competitively from the start are likely to sell in a reasonable time frame, especially in Canyon County, where the demand is still strong for the right properties. And looking at the cancels and expires this month, we saw 90 cancellations and 10 expired listings. These numbers were higher than in previous months, indicating that sellers are adjusting their expectations. Homes that were overpriced are either being pulled off the market or failing to sell after sitting too long. And what does this tell us? It shows us that the market is beginning to level off. Sellers are getting smarter about pricing their homes in today's market, and buyers are becoming more selective with their decisions. So, as we look towards the future, what's next for the Canyon County housing market? Well, as we head into quarter two, we'll see if buyer demand picks up as spring and summer bring more competition into the market. If demand remains strong, we could see prices stabilize or even increase slightly, with inventory tightening again. However, if demand slows down or if the interest rates continue to rise, inventory could continue to build, forcing sellers to adjust their expectations and pricing. But here's the key takeaway. The future of Canyon County real estate depends on how these key factors, demand, interest rate, and inventory, play out over the next few months. If you want access to the best strategies for buyers, sellers, and investors, you must subscribe to my channel, because that video is subscriber exclusive. And if you're serious about staying ahead in this market, hit the subscribe button now and hit the notification bell. And if you found this video useful, please give me a like. And also feel free to share it with friends or family who might be interested in making a move to Canyon County. It'd be appreciated. And remember, the best strategies for navigating this market are only available to subscribers. So subscribe now to get your exclusive insights in my next video. And if you're thinking about making Canyon County your home, download my free relocation guide, your ultimate source for navigating and making your transition as smooth as possible. You can find that in the description below under the link, or just simply scan the QR code right over here to my left. Well, thank you very much for taking the time to watch this video. And of course, if you have any questions, please feel free to reach out to me. I'm more than happy to answer any additional questions that you may have. And I look forward to the day that we speak. God bless. And I look forward to the day that I call you my neighbor.